I love church. So I'm a product of the church. Just to put this in perspective, when I arrived here as a 17-year-old man, I didn't have a family here. So my church was my family. So these were the folks who allowed me to, share a room in their homes and fed me after church and encouraged me to go to school.
But the faith-based community is where you go when you actually do want to reach out to the people. This is the only institution that I would say for the most part we own. We don't own anything else. We tend not to own very many big businesses. We tend not to own much in many of our cities. But you know that the church belongs to you.
But I take a totally different approach to campaigning and the churches, and it goes back to the bio that you read about me earlier, that I really love the U.S. Constitution, and I do believe that we should have a separation between church and state. And so one of the things that and as a Christian, I always kind of get offended when I see politicians come into my church and get up and give a political speech. And so I've refrained from that. I've avoided it. I do visit churches, but I refrain from being political in God's house.
This is where State Representative John Julian differ, because to me, I think the way we could change politics and have, servant rather than politicians, it's having godly people serve in politics.
The key is this: the pastors have a lot of influence on the congregation, on the people, on the masses. Our job is to educate the people about how important it is to vote, as we said, on all levels of government. A lot of our folks don't understand why they should vote in a city commission election. They say, I only vote in November's election. So the key here is that relationship between the clergy, letting them know what we need the people to know. And we know historically in this country, the African-American people, the church was really the place where all the education was done. So, and as a Haitian group, we know as well that the Haitian church is integral to our well-being, to everything.